Hello, my friends. How are you on this lovely day today? As I begin my 86th year and this journey of aging that is going forward for Moosey and myself, I think about, I think about a lot of things, but I think about how our happiness is going to be affected by so many things. And of course, with us, our happiness centers around our family life. It also centers around our little simple life here at the cottage with our gardening, with a little bit of traveling that we might do to see children, and just generally living the simple life. And when it comes to myself, I think of trying to stay healthy so that we don't become burdens for the children. And same with Moosey. Of course, loving yourself is part of it. When you look in the mirror, you want to feel good. And that's part of being happy, is feeling that you look alive and ready to take on this journey. And that's what I want to do. I have a new anti-aging plan. It's not really new because I have been practicing it mostly for many, many years. And I'm going to talk about that in this video. I'm also going to do a little get ready with me to show you what I use so far as skincare, which isn't much, by the way, and trying to do the makeup the best way I can. Did you know that there are 43 muscles in this face of ours? And when you include the neck, that's 63 altogether. And if we work out for these muscles, why can't we work out these muscles and get them to hold up a little bit better? You know, at this point, from here on in, it's all about gravity. And I thought, well, what can I do to help that gravity somewhat? And I have some tips. So here we are a day later. All day yesterday, I did a video for you. It started off with slugging my hair in castor oil and then showing you what I could do with that. By the way, it did work and I'm very pleased. There is more of a shine to my hair. And then we went into some massaging of the face and skincare, and then some makeup. And we had a lot of fun and chatted. I hope that maybe a lot of you are thinking about things like this, especially, you know, that word anti-aging is a word that a lot of people don't like. I don't know what else to call it. It's a journey, it's a process, whatever they say. And I'm one of those super agers that really wants to kind of dig in for the rest of my journey. So stay tuned if you think you might like to be a part of this with us and come along on my journey with me. I'm sitting here barefaced with some castor oil hair conditioner on, and I have some of my bio oil. I put my NIVEA on this morning. I turned 85 in November of last year. 3 years ago, when I started this channel, I only owned one jar of NIVEA, which is what I had used since I was in my 30s. That's it. One Maybelline mascara. That, I believe, was the pink one with the green top at the time. 2 lipsticks. One was my copper lipstick and the other was my deep mauve. And 1 brush. And this brush I have had probably since the 80s. I used no makeup whatsoever. The only thing I did was eye makeup, and that was mascara and a little bit of Vaseline on my eyebrows, which I still had some thick eyebrows at that point. And what else did I use? Oh, I used to, and I still buy Estee Lauder SD. Now I can't get it in the department stores, but I used to get the freebie packages when I bought my perfume, and you used to get a little bit of what we called rouge And I used to use a little bit of that. Most times, maybe I would even use my lipstick. No makeup all those years until I started this channel. Now, I became absolutely enthralled with all the beauty experts, all the ladies that were the older women that were so beautiful and showing products for aging skin and all kinds of makeup, and I went berserk. I haven't used probably 80% of it. Now, in my 86th year, I have a whole new perspective of how I want to continue to preserve what I still have. Now, here's my theory on anti-aging. You know, I can't remember how many gym memberships over the years my daughters and I would join. And we'd be so gung-ho, we'd go out and we'd buy the leggings and the jeggings and all the fancy workout thing. We joined all the aerobics classes and we had so much fun. And then little by little, you know, life goes on and you get busy. And of course, I had 6 kids during those days. And little by little, I was not showing up. Did a lot of running around with the kids. But now, my theory is, if we are all so concerned with working out our bodies and keeping those muscles strong, why aren't we doing that for our face? Now, yes, I know a lot of people do things. They have these wonderful, expensive machines. They have red lights and LED lights and masks and just about everything. But you know, you can exercise the muscles in your face and your neck, really with a few small tools. Now, I admit, in my arsenal of what I bought over the years, I do have a few things, but I think nothing cost over $20. I have some rollers that have batteries in them, and I have a couple of other things, the gua sha, but you know what? I certainly have the time. It doesn't take any effort, as it might if you have a bad back or you don't have mobility. You can do this with your hands, your fingers, and a few tools where we can make an improvement or at least maintain what we have. And that's what I'm trying to do in my case. Now, as you can see, my hair does have the castor oil conditioner in it. It's a creamy conditioner that is, it's not a liquid. And what I do is I basically put it between my fingers and then just pull it down, mainly trying to get the ends and the rest of the hair a little bit saturated. As I say, it's not a liquid. And I have had this on now for several hours. And I'm going to wash it out. And I should get a shine back. My hair has not had too much of a shine. It's been quite dry. But as you can see, it's pretty sticky and saturated with all this. I'm going to go take my shower, get the hair washed, and come out and start applying some of my makeup. I've been slugging all morning. First, I had the NIVEA on my face, and you know by the way, Nicole Johnson validated on her recent video how wonderful NIVEA was for aging women, and she mentioned several women in their 80s and 90s who have used this for 50, 60 years like myself. She didn't mention me, but some of the readers had said that they heard about NIVEA from Nanny and the Moose. So I was chuffed at that. But that still is my holy grail. So I had this on this morning for a while. And one of the new things that I am really loving is the Bio Oil Gel. It is a pink soft gel, and I like it under makeup. Look how smooth it goes on. It just feels like velvet. And having dry skin, it makes me feel wonderful. Also, it's good on your neck and it does absorb into the skin, which I like. So now that I'm all oiled up and greased up, I'm gonna see how this has worked, and I'll see you in a little while. My face is so tight right now, I have nothing on it. And I don't know whether that's good or bad, the fact that my face is tight. So I am putting the Biogel on right now. I would put NIVEA on, but I have the Biogel handy. I am loving it, and since I'm going to put some makeup on, oh, it feels so good. Now, normally I would rub harder. I'm one of those that likes to rub my oils in and do some massaging at the same time. I've learned some techniques for facial yoga or facial massaging, and I'm going to do it for you. Maybe in the next video we'll do that. And I'm going to use some of the tools. I do have a gua sha tool and some of those other tools that I will use. Now remember, the lymphatic drains are on the sides of your face. I'm putting on my Wet n Wild Dewy Focus, Photo Focus Dewy Makeup Foundation. And I'm gonna rub that in. I put my castor oil underneath my makeup, or I will use the Biogel, one or the other, and that basically helps the makeup to glide on, and it goes on so silky. As you can see, it really covers. I like it because it does give that dewy look, and I do love a glossy look to my face, sometimes maybe too glossy. But now on my hair, I've just dried it and I'm waiting for my curlers. I'm going to put in my Remington hot rollers. Normally I would have done a scrunch if it was wet enough, but I let it dry a little too long. Now I do like this, and I've used it for so long. This is the color I prefer in a blush, Sparkling Rose. And I'll put a little bit on the upswing. I know I can't see, so I should look in my mirror. Probably put too much on. By the way, I changed that nail polish. I didn't realize it was yellow when I put it on. I've got to get to the eye doctor, get my eyes examined. I thought it was just a plain pearl, but it wasn't. It was yellow. It was awful. No, I'm still a learner when it comes to makeup. I'd love somebody to make me up and see what they could do with my face with the right makeup. I especially have troubles with my eyes, but we'll see. As you can see, the bio oil still is giving a nice glow beneath, although I do use a highlighter stick. I don't know whether I need any under eye concealer. I'll check. Revlon Copper something or other. Been using this for years when I wear something that's within that color. I think the nail polish also is the same. Now, when I was going through my stash of cosmetics and skin creams and things this morning, I realized that I had something that I've been looking for, and it was a very light blonde eyebrow pencil. And I'm going to use that because I'm losing my brows in the middle. I used to have nice full eyebrows, which is the look I prefer. Also losing my tail down here too. So I'm going to look into my mirror and see if I can do this and fill in something with this light blonde. I don't know why my eyebrows never turned white when my hair turned white, but let's see if this fills it in enough. I don't think it's there, is it? You know, when you wear eyeglasses, It's hard. You know, I have those glasses that one flips down while you do one eye and other. I need glasses for the up close, but I don't think that's working. Do you? I'll turn it up a little more. Well, there we go. Maybe that, once again, the eyes. I didn't have it turned up. I'm scraping my skin with the plastic. There. Now I have a tail, and I like to fill in up here a little bit. How does that look? You know, I am fortunate that I do have space between my eye and my eyebrow, since my eyes are somewhat hooded, and I'm going to work on that with my gua sha and some of the tools I have. In the next video, we're going to have a lot of fun because I'm going to show you some of the tools that I have for my face. They're not expensive ones, but they're ones that I'm also going to be using my palms of my hands, not the palms, but the butts, whatever you call this down here, and the knuckles to do some of these facial yoga exercises. I also have I have such an assortment of these, but I have this one that is a cheek. You put it in your mouth and it helps with the jawline and the cheeks and getting rid of some of our marionettes and laugh lines. So it's going to be fun in the next video. We're going to use some of those and start our face yoga for our facial muscles. Now, where was I? Let me get this other one done now that I have it up. Did I just look cross-eyed at that? I think I did. This is a Maybelline light blonde Maybelline eyebrow color stick. And I've had it for a long, long time in my stash and didn't even know I had it. Here, I've been looking for them. So I'm going to go put my rollers in now. I'll be right back. Well, I've put my hot rollers in, my Remington rollers, which I do like, especially when I want a looser looking hairdo rather than my scrunchy do. And I did try and do my eyes off camera because I just can't. I can't see well enough to do it this way. But I did use an e.l.f. light brown and a darker brown, a lighter brown in here, darker brown in the corners and up the side, like I've tried to learn from Natalie and Glitzy Fritzy and a lot of the other ladies. And I don't know whether I did it right or not. My under eyes, I'm trying not to use mascara, so I put a little of the brown down here and just a little bit. I have this very tiny mascara that's supposed to be for lower lashes, a small brush, and I'm using that. Look at that brush, how tiny it is. And that's what I'm trying to use on the bottom. We'll see how it turns out. Now all I need is mascara and a little bit of my Shine. I love my highlighter stick, L'Oreal highlighter, and it's a pinky color. And I put it on the cheekies, both cheeks going up, down the nose, and on the tip. You know, I watched Wayne Goss the other day. He said, lose the tip, ladies. But I kind of like it. A little bit up here in the forehead and a little bit on the chin. And I think the Shine helps aging women. Not that we want to look younger, we just want to look healthy. So if our skin is healthy and great, I mean, why would I want to look younger at 85? Okay, so this has to stay in a little bit longer. Now I just need mascara, I think. Ah, forgot some earrings. Put my jewelry on. Right now I'm using the Essence Green Lash, and I kind of like that. So let's see if we can do it without getting it all over my face. I'm gonna look in here. I've experimented with the lashes. In fact, I was trying in one of my videos to put lower lashes on. I love the look of some nice lashes, but it didn't work. Whoops. They say let it dry and get it later. I don't know whether that's enough or not. Whoops. I see a glob of something there. You know, you always see all these lashes hanging on the end of your brush, and it says, you know, the lashes will blend in. I don't think any lashes ever got on my face. They always stay here. They're supposed to blend in and help lengthen your lashes, aren't they? Okay, I'm not gonna make it any worse. I'll wait and touch up any boo-boos when it dries. That's what they say. Okay, I'm gonna start taking these out. I don't want it to be too curly. Except that sometimes I think the dry shampoo takes the shine away. So what do you do? I love makeup. I think it makes a world of difference and makes an aging woman feel so much better about herself when you look in the mirror and you see that a lot of the imperfections and the ravages of the years have done to you, and you feel a lot better. So, you know, how do these ladies do it? They run their fingers through their hair and it looks so great. Not so. Yep, I think I've got to go style it. All right, I'll be back. Well, I guess that's it. From start to finish, from early morning when I had that castor oil hair conditioner in for a couple of hours, I think it is definitely a little shinier. It's soft, and so maybe some is still, maybe it takes a couple of washings to get out. But anyway, this is what you can do with some makeup. Oops, I forgot to, see, blend. My daughter tells me all the time, don't forget to blend, Mom. There we are. Forgot the earrings, but that will do. I will see you in the next video where we will go through some of these facial exercises and exercise those 43 muscles with knuckles and palms of the hands and a few little inexpensive things, including some unusual things, put in your mouth to get rid of these laugh lines and exercises. You know, I've come to the conclusion that I do have the time in the daytime to do this, even when I'm lying in bed if I want to. Let's all try and get together, you ladies of a certain age, and see if we can make a little bit of a difference. And if not, we're not spending a lot of money, we're not spending a lot of time on something, and at least we're holding at bay what we might have, and that's a good thing. So I'll see you in our next video, ladies. Thank you so much for watching, and the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. We're almost at 30,000, ladies, so help me get there soon. That would be nice. Then Moosey and I can have a little celebration. Uh-oh. Forgot the bling. Well, ladies, please join me in the next video, and maybe we'll do a little more makeup. Maybe you have some ideas that might help me. I have no idea what my eyes turned out to be, but we'll start working on some of those facial muscles. After all, if we can do these, we can do this. I love you all. Bye for now. God bless us all.